So therefore now, the third part says, write down the domain and range of f inverse of x. So here we have f inverse of x, okay? The domain is the x values. So the x values now goes from, let us see where the domain is. We can get the domain from the whole idea. The domain of the function is the range of the inverse. The range of the inverse is the domain of the function. This function has a domain of -412. So the range of this of the inverse will be -412. Okay, the range of the inverse will be the domain of the function. So the range of the inverse is the domain of the function, and the domain of the function is from -412. So this will be the range of the inverse, but we've got to use y. Okay, you've got to use the letter y. The letter y is the letter for the range. Okay, so y will be greater than or equal to -4, less than or equal to 12. So this will be the range of the inverse. Now the domain of the inverse now is the range of the function. The domain of the inverse is the range of the function. We've got to find the range of the function. And we have to use letter x. What is the range of the function? When you look at the graph, here's the function. The range of the function is from 2 to 6. 2 to 6. All right, here's the range of the function. Here's the function, and here's the range. The range are the y values. The domain are the x values. The range are the y values. Okay, so the range of the function stretches from 2 to 6. This will be the domain of the function, of the inverse. And you can actually see it. Here it is. The domain of the inverse is from 2 to 6. Okay, remember this is the inverse. Okay, and the range of the inverse is the domain of the function. The domain of the function is from -4 to 12. And this will be the range of the inverse. We discussed that already. Here's the range of the inverse from -4 to 12, the y values. Okay, as you can actually see, it's like an inversion. Okay, so the domain of the inverse is the range of the function. Here it is from 2 to 6. So I repeat, the domain of the inverse is from 2 to 6, which was the range of the function. Okay, there's an inversion that took place between the function itself and its inverse. So please repeat this video, rewind it, repeat it, and to get a full understanding of this concept.